Hi guys. So people always say that Wizard mostly talks about only serious stuff and gyan har samay. So I thought let's have a little fun activity. Let me drop by my likes and my suggestions for you all that what you can do while sitting home if you want to watch something. So the first thing that I very rarely watch things, and most of these things that I have watched already in previous time, and I hardly doubt I'll be able to suggest something latest. But what I have come across is few from my list, which I feel is very exceptional in their writing, in their acting, or in their direction, in their work, which are very exceptional and are mostly underrated. And I have made a mix of Indian work and the Hollywood work, a mix of both to put out some good suggestions for you guys. So I'm mostly a Prime person. I very rarely have used the Netflix, but yet people said me that no दोनों के suggestions चाहिए. So I thought okay, I'll think what were the things that I've seen on Netflix, and out of which what are the things that I feel are mostly underrated and is very genuinely good in their work. So let's start with Netflix because I have very few in that list, and then we'll get to Prime where I'll give you quite a lot of suggestions. So firstly, a Netflix originals movie that came in 2019 known as Triple Frontier. So I feel it is one of the best action movies I have seen, strategy based action with a lot of thriller inside it. So you should definitely check it out. It has some good IMDb and Rotten Tomato ratings also. So you definitely need to check it out. The adventure, you will feel a part of the adventure actually. It never lose your interest, it never lose the grip. It's always like keeps you on the edge that what's gonna happen next, what's gonna happen next. And it's not a super paced action either. It's very subtle, genuine, and very smooth, and everything makes sense in it. It's that smooth, everything makes sense in it. Everything is like a surprise for you, but not like, oh, ye kya ho gaya? It's always like, oh wow, the small wow moments. That's what Triple Frontier is. It will definitely entertain you. The next in this list is an Indian movie. I very genuinely laughed my heart out watching it. It is a thriller based comedy movie, which I felt is super exceptional. The actors did fantastic job in it, but somehow I feel it's still underrated. It's Bridge Mohan Amar Rahe. I would definitely suggest you guys please do check it out. It's an amazing movie, honestly saying. The next is ouch, Kanga. Yeah. So next is also a Hollywood movie, Netflix originals. That's Murder Mystery. And if you are French, Frank Rachel in it. इसीलिए देख लो यार. So Jennifer Aniston in it, but the work that's been done inside it is very amazing. It's basically a humor with murder mystery, and what happens is that they somehow reach on a cruise and of a billionaire, and a murder happens over there. The person is in police. So the couple that reaches over there, they are middle class couple. So the actor, he is cop basically, but somehow if they are framed also for the murder, so now they have to prove for who is the murderer, and they have to prove their innocence simultaneously. So all that goes on and on. There are a lot of plot points that keeps revealing कौन क्या कहाँ क्या कौन किसका कुछ बहुत कुछ चलता रहता है. It's a full crazy fun packed movie, and you should definitely check it out. The next one and the last one from the list is a movie that I watched way long back. It's a 2018 release, The Kissing Booth. It's a youth-oriented movie. Karan Johar की picture की तरह आपको लगेगा. But actually, it's not that bad if you are sitting down to have something to watch something which is very light and just entertaining at its own end. So Kissing Booth is basically a story of these two teenagers who are their best friends, and the male teenager has an elder brother जिस पे फीमेल का क्रश आ जाता है. एंड नाउ दे हैड ऑल दिस पैक्ट्स इन देयर फ्रेंडशिप, और उसमें से एक पैक्ट था नेवर हिट ऑन योर द ब्रदर द सिबलिंग्स of the of your friend. सो अब सवाल ये है कि वो अपने क्रश को या अपने प्यार को आगे गाड़ी बढ़ाएगी या अपने फ्रेंडशिप के पैक्ट को रखेगी, कैसे क्या होने वाला है. सो दैट्स हाउ इट ऑल गोज अराउंड. इट्स अ कॉलेज स्टोरी, इट्स अ फन स्टोरी. सो द किसिंग बूथ इट इज. So that's all from my Netflix suggestions. Basically, now let's get to Prime. They I feel यहाँ पे मैं आपको काफ़ी अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें suggest कर सकता हूँ. So firstly, I will recommend you a show which has 3 seasons. That is The Startup. It's a little bit dark, I would say. Very violent, very dark. So definitely watch it only if you like such content. And maybe the name startup might be giving a something like, oh, Saurabh ने बताया, फिर से ज्ञान की बात आएगी. It has nothing to do with its title. It's it it involves underworld, it involves dark web, it involves very very dark action and deep, those deep web things, those underworld things, uh, those things are involved in it. Mystery, filled with mysteries, filled with thriller, filled with very high intense action. So you should definitely watch it. It's a little slow paced at times also, but if you get, it's something that you keeps you hooked up to itself. So you should definitely try it out, and the plot points will keeps you on your edge always. The next out of the Prime suggestions is another series. It's very new. I watched it recently itself in the quarantine time. It is The Hunters. So the story of the Hunters is set around the the whole concept of the war, the great Nazi war, the Hitler time period that happened. And there's a very sweet scene in it that is that the war is over, but the only dead knows of it. So that simply means that the war is still on, maybe not at the front, but at back somewhere the war is still going on. So what hunters actually deal with is a pack of people who call themselves hunters, who are the Jews basically, who have come across different German people, the Nazis people, who were in the Hitler's squad and who have tortured the Jews basically, who now are living a new, reframed life with the help of US officials in the US itself. So now these people have taken matters in their hand, the Jewish people, and they are hunting them down one by one, all the Nazis. But it's not that simple. The Nazis know of them too, that something is coming across there, and the Nazis have some bigger plans. They are not in US just to live their new life. So this is what it all revolves around, and crazy. It's definitely very, very, very high action-packed scene, very filled with thriller. And I'll not give any spoiler, but I'll say do watch it and watch it through, and it will just leave you awestruck. The next in the list is another series, another Hollywood series, action packed, very violent, super violent series, very dark, very uh, thriller filled series, The Boys. And it's, if you love superheroes, do watch it. It will shake up all your concept regarding superheroes. The whole question is, who are vigilantes, who are your savior, and who are against you? Are superheroes real? Who, from where do they come? From where do their past come? And what if a time comes? It's a futuristic basically. So what if a time comes where we have put superheroes as a god, and the superheroes have all the powers of making the decisions, but are they the right one to make those decisions? And are they what they portray they are? So that's all in The Boys. You should check it out. The next one is a very light humor action superhero series. It was released in 2018, the first season. It has, I guess, 2 seasons. Yeah, so it has 2 seasons. It's The Tick. So a corporate guy, a normal, very, it has shown a skinny guy who has his daily life problems basically, just somehow comes across a superhero suit, and then there is this superhero, the Tick, who has an issue with his memory, but now he somehow believes that this guy is the chosen one. a person, a normal person who have no superhero ability, just comes across a suit that is a little bit, a made to makes anyone a superhero. The villains were behind this suit because they wanted those superpowers, but this guy, the corporate guy, have got this suit and he had no idea what to do with it. But the tick guy shows up and he says, "Come on, man, you are the chosen one. Now we will stop the main supervillain who somehow exists." What the corporate guy always wanted to do is he used to chase that villain. The villain is named as the Terror, so he always wanted to chase him down. He always believed that he's still alive, and it was said that he's dead, but he wasn't technically, or he was. You don't know. You have to watch it out. So he believed that the Terror is still alive because the Terror and him had an incident basically in their childhood, which transformed his whole life. So it's based on all those things. How so basically the concept is that they have to save this suit from getting in the hands of the wrong people. The next, now I'll suggest to you few movies, and let me just tell you that in these days, basically, it's been quite a long time. From quite few months, I basically do not watch mainstream Bollywood movies. I'm more into theme movies, you can say, or the low-key movies where I feel I can got some content out of. And I basically am more fond of watching some fun, humor-based Punjabi movies. And like honestly, let me tell you, these days the Punjabi movies, the scripting and the direction and the acting have gone a step ahead, definitely. So I suggest few of such movies available on Prime for you. The first one is a movie which stars Sanjay Mishra in it. So you know how amazing that would be. So it's Angrezi mein kehte hain. That is a very unique romance story basically of Sanjay Mishra and his wife. So what goes around in it? It's a very low, a low pace movie, but keeps you hooked towards itself. Very sweet, very gentle, very genuine. So I would say check it out, please. And the next, now I'll suggest you three Punjabi movies basically. All of them a year old. Just one would be there was just one is very recent one. So the first one, let's put it in serial order, the oldest from the newest. So the first one is a movie that came in 2018, have a very sweet, gentle star cast. It's named as Ridua. So the movie is that this person who is sort of, what you can say, man. He works a little bit as a person who provides videos to media and stuff. So he works a sort of a journalist, you can say. So he has made this device, a certain device he has with himself, and there is a scientist, technician, a scientist, sort of a person. The second one, the third one is a mechanic, and these three somehow manages to disrupt this device, and they end up being in the past, in the time of the independence. So this is that whole story, a very fun story. The next one is another Punjabi movie, obviously, that came in 2019. It's known as Ardab Mutiare, Ardab Mutiara. ओके नाम में थोड़ा गड़बड़ गड़बड़ हो जाता है अर्ध्याम मुटियारा एंड इट कास्ट Sonam Bajwa and Ninja. You know the people. Ninja is a very famous singer, and Sonam Bajwa has done very amazing movies. So you should definitely watch it out. It is the story of these two people who come as a tag team to work on a certain job, a sales job basically, and they have their unique love stories walking around. Also, both of them are separate but yet connected to each other in different manner. So where Sonam Bajwa is somebody who is very swagger person, they see Chutney, who is like, come on man, aa jao, ab, and the ninja is someone who is a low-key person, थोड़ा डरा डरा सा रहता है, but is into a recovery job basically, not a sales job, but a recovery job basically. And so this story goes around that both have their unique love stories. So it has every different plots, and very smoothly they have been knitted together. So you should definitely check it out. The last one is the movie of Neha Sharma and Gippy Garewal, very recent, Ik Sandhu Hunda Si, which is an amazing story. This is a story that revolves around Punjab University where Sandhu was there, and Neha Sharma, he falls in love with Neha Sharma, So what goes around there? That's the whole story. So do tell me if you like my suggestions. See ya.